Hey guys, Opto Bags at the NRA convention, and taking a moment to address something which I think is one of the greatest things that I've seen in a very long time. We're privileged here to be with Ben Powers, the co-founder of Templar. Okay, can you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what Templar is?
Sure. Templar was formed in the aftermath of Sandy Hook. We had a passion to put an end to school spree killings in our country. We spent a considerable amount of time collaborating with law enforcement and academia and legislators to come up with a solution that was effective and affordable. And it was important to us to maintain the gun-free zone in schools. And we've come up with a solution for school spree killings.
So in the same way, just like when a fire happens, not everyone's a fireman, but we want to do things to address the situation there before fire department gets there. So we put fire extinguishers. And what you've essentially created is the fire extinguisher to random spree violence.
Correct.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the vest and about the system that it houses.
Our system is a combination of hardware, software, and training. We have this vest that you see here. It's a bullet-resistant vest made by Armor Express. We have a trauma kit on here. We have a firearm, magazines, a radio, a flashlight, a knife, and in development a body camera, and an asset tracker.
That would give the actual position.
Would give the position of whoever's wearing the vest. All right, so these vests would reside in a vault. The vault is multi-level authentication, prox cards, and iris scanner. And these vaults would be positioned throughout a school. Some schools might have 2 or 3. A large multi-storied high school could have 10. So these vaults would be accessed, the access to these vaults would be only by trained responders. Okay, the responders would be staff members who would be present at the school or the location, the facility, whatever, be it a church, be it a place of business. Someone who's there all the time already, on site. Okay, so we run these candidates through a week-long course of training. It's 50 hours, 5 days. In Michigan, where we're from, the training is done at a police academy. So they pass the training, they get certified. We read their irises. That gets put into a database that gets them access into the vault.
And then the vaults are there. They're static. They're secure. And like a fire extinguisher, once they're there, nothing else really changes. The status of the gun-free zone is not modified or affected.
Correct.
And you provide service and it's there. That doesn't have to be any more than any other thing, but with the added benefit of deterrence.
Correct. Correct. These spree killers come to schools because they have a concentration of defenseless victims who can't fight back.
The constant is cowards seek no confrontation.
Correct.
And they seek people who will not fight back.
Right. So right now, if someone shows up at a school and starts their mayhem, they have 5 or 10 minutes of rampage time until the police can arrive. Okay? There's a lot of carnage that can happen in that amount of time. So
this will shrinks that time to actually getting something occurring.
We can apply pressure in 1 minute as opposed to 5 or 10 minutes. Every minute counts.
And also, once the police do arrive, the camera and the tracker, that can actually help the police, correct?
Correct. Actually, what happens when a responder accesses a vault, a call automatically gets placed to 911. Actually, by law, it has to go through a monitoring center first. So someone at the monitoring center calls back to that specific vault. There's a hands-free speakerphone communication.
Like an elevator.
Like an elevator, right? The monitoring center vets the call. The responder says, yes, this is the real deal, send the cavalry. We send to 911 a floor plan of the school. In addition, they have the ability to tap the images coming from the body cameras and from the asset trackers. So imagine an incident commander can be set up wherever he's located. He can, with a computer, he can get a map of the floor plan of the school. If there's to be like, think of Google Maps. You get the blue dot, right?
Yeah,
okay, so
you are here.
So the incident commander is looking at a map of the school, and he sees 5 of these blue dots in the north wing of the school, and these blue dots represent people wearing these vests. He's seeing the video image, so now he's getting a very high level of situational awareness that wasn't before available.
It's like having someone on the inside directly.
Right. That incident commander can be on the radio with his policemen as they're driving to the school, developing a plan of action. When they arrive, they know exactly what to do, where to go. They don't have to waste time. Minutes mean lives. And now, when they arrive there, keep in mind, our responders stand down. They are not there to replace the true professionals.
Just like a fire extinguisher at a fire, when the firemen get there, you get out of the way and let them come in.
We're very easily identifiable with these bright vests. They know who the good guys are. We do the handover to the law enforcement. Now, what our responders are trained to do with this trauma kit is start applying triage to whoever might be wounded.
So not only confrontation, but also then aid to those who may be injured.
Correct. In most localities, the medical professionals are not permitted into the building until the building gets secured. Well, a lot of people can bleed out, and not all gunshot wounds are lethal, initially lethal. Mm-hmm. You're not obligated to die just because you've suffered a gunshot. But unfortunately, a lot of them bleed out, so we can stem that tide as well.
And the cost would be relative to the size of the facility, the placement, how many units are put in there, and these are all self-contained. You come in, you put them in,
right.
And then you do the training, and you said it's a week-long training.
Right.
The training's based on
Police Academy standards.
Police Academy standards. So it's not just the 20-minute certificate, here, watch this video.
Right.
You are actually building people up from the ground up.
That's correct.
Okay.
Right.
And this would be available to schools, churches, nursing homes, private businesses, if they're a large facility, right. If they want to go ahead and bring you in. Also, it works as a deterrent because just like when you see the ADT alarm, that sign says that there's somebody there who's going to fight back and is trained to.
And we save lives 3 ways. We provided a deterrent because these killers come to schools knowing that they're going to have 5 or 10 minutes of rampage time to carry out their plan. If they know, and we publicize this, they know our system is installed, they know they won't have that rampage time, they'll go someplace else. Mm-hmm. So we save lives by deterring events from happening in the first place. We save lives secondarily by providing that immediate response. Police can't be all places at all times. Our people are there. Mm-hmm. And then we save lives the third way by providing that life-saving triage skills to people who may be wounded.
Definitely. This is definitely something that I think, and we're spotlighting because maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a principal, maybe you're on the PTA. If you have kids, or maybe you know somebody, you have nieces, nephews, maybe you're on a school board, maybe you're in going at a town hall meeting. These are the things that we need. This is the fire extinguisher for the fire of violence. It's, I think, as Bob said, the 21st century solution to a 21st century problem.
That's correct.
And it's going to come from people saying, hey, this is what we want. We want to have an answer in the moment, not just talk about it in the past. Ben, I appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you.
As a side note, this is not a real gun, but everything would be provided with the vest to the facility.
It's all included.
And the vest is, I believe, a level 2A or
3A.
It's all handguns and all small arms there. This is what we need. This is the fire extinguisher that we want and that we need. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, tell people about this. Maybe you can't do anything. Tell all your friends that this exists, because this is something that definitely can make a difference. Ben, thank you so much again.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for this, and thank you for doing something to step into the gap.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.